Welcome to my channel, or welcome back to my channel if you've been here before. This is a channel where I look at Pokemon cards, primarily focusing on the artwork. Today's video is a quick mail day video, specifically because I think, well, I know there's one interesting thing in here. I don't think there's a lot more than that, but we'll see. We'll see. I don't know what we've got. I'm actually going to start off with some mail that's not mine. These are some cards I have bought for a friend who is trying to complete a number of modern English sets in the non-secret rares, just the ones that get, regular sets up to the numbers. He's not interested in SARs, etc. Things beyond, whatever they're called in English, I forget. Yeah, it's very odd. Somebody in my bridge club, he's a man in his late 70s, has suddenly decided he wants to collect Pokemon cards. Go figure. It's not. He knows nothing about Pokemon. Has no connection to them. I don't know what his motivation is. I know he's got grandkids who he wants to interact with, and that's nice. And he wants a hobby. He wants a distraction from the world. It's fine. I don't see it as particularly harmful. So I'm helping him collect, this is Paradox Rift. I've helped him complete Temporal Forces last week. So I'm just buying the holes in his collection. But he goes into a local hobby shop and goes through their bulk and pulls out cards he needs for his collections. But it's a little bit confusing as to where I'm supposed to be directing him, given that he has no connection to Pokemon and he doesn't actually know the names of any Pokemon or care about any particular Pokemon or artists or anything. So, yeah, bit of a weird one. But everyone has the option of collecting Pokemon cards if they want to, and they find their own reasons. What I wanted to look at next. Yeah, this has arrived. I think it's just one. I love how the Japanese do this. Not always, but sometimes you get given these little origami cranes. I've got a huge collection of them because I keep them all. They're just lovely, these little thank yous that they send along. It's very Japanese. What have we got here? We've got Shinya Mizuno. Shinya Mizuno. Bear with me. I will be with you in a moment. I'm just going to look up what they have done. Shinya. I can't find them. Mizuno. Okay, 10 cards. Okay, they've done 10 cards. I am here. They've done, they did the Conkeldurr line for this set. They did the SAR of Archaludon, and they did the Clement's Wit SAR. Yeah, okay. So I know their work. I've got all their cards. I could do a little video about them. Yeah. It's, what do I make of their style? It's cartoony. It's moderately clean. Looks hand-drawn. The wobble in the lines suggests that it's hand-drawn. I like this. I mean, I like Golurk. So I think Golurk's an interestingly designed Pokemon. Yeah. Is it just one card in here? I think it may be. Oh, it's one of these heavy-duty sleeves. Eesh. And it's everything modern, all the things that are new. Heavy duty sleeves, side loader. It's quite a simple design of a card, but I think it's effective. And yeah, I think that's a nicely done card. It's not a lot of drama. The choices of colour are very subdued, which is fair because Golurk's colours are very subdued. It's a nicely done card. I approve of that card. That's probably why I bought it. Put it up there. Next up, I see more art rares, more copies of Blitzel. Are these all just going to be repeats? Let's have a look. As I said on the previous video, stunning. I mean, yeah, one of the top cards of the set, as is this. We won't go over that again. What have I bought here? I've bought a Pokeball of Uyama's Beartic. I've bought a Pokeball of Saboteri's Selgor, Felicia Chen's Virizion. Oh yeah, I wanted to get this. Yeah, this is a new one for me. Okay, so this is the Yamask by Yashiro Nanako. And they are the artists that did Umbreon EX for Terrestrial Festival, Prismatic Evolutions. The Sunbreon, whatever people call it. I think this is their 4th card now. So might do a little video about their artwork, but the depiction, this is an odd one actually, because the depiction of Yamask is pretty clean cartoon style, if you just look at the Pokemon. But the background, in contrast, is a very loose painterly style, impressionistic, really, really strong. But it's an odd combination, the clean graphic cartoon and the very much looser painterly style of the background. I think that's very nice. You've got some daisies in the foreground. Yep, I rate that. I mean, it's not easy to fall in love with the card simply because it's Yamask, and Yamask, I don't know. I mean, this is this is the face of Yamask, I guess, and it's holding this little mask underneath, and it's an odd Pokemon. It's unfocused Pokemon to my eyes. But it has a little bit of personality. Yeah, I like that card. Sorry, I'm wittering on. This is a bad video because I'm spending far too long on each card. What do we got in here? We've got English and Japanese. Oh right, yeah, okay. I picked up this. I did that video recently about Yu Irabi, and I said I wanted to get a Japanese print of this Tate and Liza because I think it's just so incredibly beautiful, and it's holofoil in Japanese, and it's Japanese in Japanese, so it's more authentic. I think that's a lovely card, and it was from a European seller who I just picked up a couple of their European language Armor Rouge Cerulege cards because I do whenever I am looking to add things to orders. I always just pick up these. I'm not completist in all other languages on these, but they just go as a little appendix to my collection of Cerulege and Armor Rouge. Right, is that... I think that's all the cards, but this is really why I wanted to do the video. Bear with me. Let's get it out of here. Oh, I don't like this tape on here, so how am I going to do this? How I'm going to do it is very gently. Maybe not. Maybe, yeah, don't use the knife. That's the thing, because I do not want to damage this. That is the better way of doing it. So I'll put that over there. And it's just taped on two sides, so hey, that's not too bad. The tape's not too sticky. That's good tape to have used. So, what have we bought here? What we have bought here is a vintage Pokemon Center postcard. This is from about 15 years ago, I think. And it is by an artist called Mitsuhiro Arita, who I collect. And I didn't even know this existed. I came across it online. I came across this image online on, I think it was on eBay. And yeah, it was on eBay. And I just thought, that looks like a Rita. I don't have that. And it was. So I don't know if his signature's on here anywhere. Let's have a look on the back. Maybe it says something on the back. A little bit of scuff, but I don't mind. No, it doesn't say, but it clearly is. It clearly is Mid-Zero Rita. I do know his artwork well enough to be able to identify. That is just gorgeous. Really, really gorgeous. Very pleased to have that in the collection. I've got a. What was the other one I bought? There was. I've got the Venusaur and Farfetched postcard he did about 5 years ago. I've got that somewhere tucked in the back of one of my Arita files. Can't get this back in here. I definitely want it back in there because that's going to protect it. But it's a lovely matte finish to this image, and the surface of it is actually in really good condition. It's only a little bit of scuffing on the back side of it that which doesn't detract from it at all. So yeah, that is a beautiful, beautiful image. I might frame that or something. Is that... No, that comes off. Yeah, it's really nicely satin matte finish on this. I like that a lot. So that's the video for today. Some odd little bits and pieces. And we're getting towards the end of all my orders arriving for black and white. So I don't know where we're going to go from there. We'll see. English one, I guess.